Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago, talking currencies. You know, the FX markets really weren't all that interesting today. Quite frankly, all of the majors were virtually unchanged, save for the Mexican peso. So we're going to talk about the Mexican peso, but it makes sense that overall the FX markets were quiet ahead of the FOMC announcement tomorrow, when the most important central bank in the world is going to raise rates. And not only that, is likely to comment in some way, shape, or form on a potential fourth rate hike at their next meeting in December. It's something that would keep markets calm prior to that announcement. As I mentioned, the peso was down. It was down about 20 basis points, so just under 1/4%. It is the fourth day down for the Mexican peso, completing its fourth consecutive session lower, which is kind of surprising given the positive comments that have been that maybe now are in the past about the deal with the U.S. and Mexico in light of an erupting NAFTA. Now, Canada has not signed on to this deal yet. President Trump doesn't really have authority to do a two-way deal. He's got to do a three-way deal, but he can actually enter into certain specific trade deals with Mexico that are outlined in that deal and add tariffs to Canada, effectively blocking them out of that deal. Now, there were comments by the U.S. Trade Minister that things look good, that he could enter a bilateral deal, but that Canada looked like they might be able to be on board sometime in the next week or two. We keep getting deadlines in that deal that get pushed back. So far, nothing on paper that can be signed. And then President Trump and the UN helped keep the dollar basically flat, helped keep the rest of the currency markets quiet, as well as that FOMC announcement, by giving a protectionist speech. He did basically say that the U.S. respects other countries' sovereignties and their desire to rule their countries in their own way, and he would like to do the same. So it was viewed as a protectionist speech. It was viewed as anti-trade, not globalist at all, and that kept currency markets pretty much depressed at yesterday's level. There was no real positive to take out of President Trump's speech at the UN in terms of tariffs and the trade war with China. This is Bob Iaccino talking Mexican peso from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.